Isaiah chapter 9. Yet the darkness shall not be according to the affliction that it had when at the first he touched lightly the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, nor afterward when he was more grievous by the way of the sea beyond Jordan in Galilee of the Gentiles. The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwelled in the land of the shadow of death, upon them hath the light shined. Thou hast multiplied the nation, and not increased their joy. They have rejoiced before thee according to the joy in harvest, and as men rejoice when they divide a spoil. For the yoke of their burden, and the staff of their shoulder, and the rod of their oppressor, hast thou broken, as in the day of Midian. Surely every battle of the warrior is with noise, and with tumbling of garments and blood, but this shall be with burning, and devouring of fire. For unto us a child is born, and unto us a son is given, and the government is upon his shoulder, and he shall call his name Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. The increase of his government and peace shall have none end. He shall sit upon the throne of David, and upon his kingdom to order it, and to establish it with judgment and with justice. From henceforth even forever the zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. The Lord hath sent a word into Jacob, and it lightened upon Israel. All the people shall know, even Ephraim, and the inhabitant of Samaria, that say in the pride and presumption of their heart, the bricks are fallen, but we will build it with hewn stones. The wild fig trees are cut down, but we will change them into cedars. Nevertheless, the Lord will raise up the adversaries of Rezin against him, and join his enemies together. Aram before, and the Philistines behind, and they shall devour Israel with open mouth. Yet for all this his wrath is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. For the people turneth not unto him that smiteth him, neither do they seek the Lord of hosts. Therefore will the Lord cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and rush in one day. The ancient and the honorable man, he is the head, and the prophet that teacheth lies, he is the tail. For the leaders of the people cause them to err, and they that are led by them are devoured. Therefore shall the Lord have no pleasure in their young men, neither will he have compassion of the fatherless, and of their widows. For every one is an hypocrite and wicked, and every mouth speaketh folly. Yet for all this his wrath is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. For wickedness burneth as a fire, it devoureth the briars and the thorns, and will kindle in the thick places of the forest. And they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke. By the wrath of the Lord of hosts shall the land be darkened, and the people shall be as the meat of the fire. No man shall spare his brother. And he shall snatch at the right hand, and be hungry. And he shall eat on the left hand, and shall not be satisfied. Every one shall eat the flesh of his own arm. Manasseh Ephraim, and Ephraim Manasseh, and they both shall be against Judah. Yet for all this his wrath is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. God bless and carry on.